and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hoosiers will kick it away to get this game going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out and work against these defenses that they're facing and try to put up as many points as they can. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Grab near the sticks. It's Cuevas. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They mix it up with a run. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Porton. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. And he drops back in the gun. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Finds room at the 30. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Makes a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. This is the 8th play on this drive. They'll try to run for the first down. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's 1st and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Hoosiers offense out there for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in the showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these 2 wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these 2 to see who ends up stepping up and playing better. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, he fought hard there. Broken tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the 1st down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Got a solid drive in the making here. 1st down at their own 43. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I like the call here. Third down and long, you know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on third down and long.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. To the air, it's Simpson. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Porton. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Play action here on first down. Makes the catch. It's Porton. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. They're going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Makes a quick catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
You know, in these spread offenses, The game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass here. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Second down play coming up. Looking for some space. It's Pemby. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Important third down play coming up. Takes the handoff again. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And they will try out the field goal team here. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Knocks that one right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Remember, that last possession went for it on fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Send the back in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion sets up a third down play. Try to convert with a sneak. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Strong for the pass rush. A sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
sack makes it second down and forever. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's running out of time here. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can settle out and bring the pressure.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. The sure hands, it's Williams. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
The punt team making their way on the field. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Gonna run it. It's Miller. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
And this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And this defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense has had enough. This time, they win the battle up front and get to that quarterback and come up with that sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Caught behind the line. It's Young. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Illegal block.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Come to the line for second down and very short now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, what a move. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Here's a throw underneath to the back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
They bring the punter onto the field now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Movement here from the tight end. Trying to find some room. It's Pemby. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it second and medium. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Pemby. Shoots to get past a man. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Offense getting set. It's second down. Grab behind the line. It's Becker. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Snags the quick throw. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the ground, it's Pemby. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Third down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll give it to the running back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
To throw, it's Simpson. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He breaks free. Here he goes. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hoosiers.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To the air, it's Simpson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking deep down the left side. Caught at the 30. Still running. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Play action fake, looking to throw. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game with this interception and a quick score. They're right back in it.
The Alabama offense onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Bama. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He lets it go. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point try coming now. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Back to pass. It's Simpson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism, wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Simpson. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled, but first down. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
There's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the 1st down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball into the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires.